you. My whole life falls in line. I prayed for you before I called you mine. Oh, I can't believe it's true sometimes. Oh, I can't believe it's true. I get to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do.
My person, my forever. Since I was young, I've always believed that God had a plan for me. I trusted that He had someone special set aside who would be my forever best friend and husband. I believe our story started in high school for a reason. I would go to your baseball games and you would come to my soccer games. You supported me during some of my darkest days. Little did I know I would be a Jess in 9 short years. I'm forever grateful that God had our paths cross again. The past 2.5 years have been my favorite years yet. You have shown me the importance of having a community. You have taught me the true definition of adventure. You have shown me patience when I needed it the most, and you have loved me on good days and bad days. You have calmed me when I'm anxious, and you assure me when I need confirmation. I believe you will do whatever it takes to provide the best life for me and our family someday. As your wife, I promise to be faithful and supportive. I promise to always make your happiness a priority. I promise to communicate with you and to be everything that love demands of me as your wife. I promise to forever wear my wedding band as a sign of commitment and love to you. I promise to dream with you, to celebrate with you, and to walk beside you through wherever life takes us. I love you.
Michaela, I've waited a very long time for this day. As a child, I've dreamt about finding the right woman for me late at night, listening to Matchbox 20 and Train on the radio. When we started 2020, I didn't think that I would be a married man by the end of it, and I would not have it any other way. I vow to stick with you through the peaks and valleys of our relationship. Marriages have their ups and downs, just know that even when it's hard and when I'm being difficult, you will always be my person. I promise to communicate clearly and often. And by that, I mean I will try my best to communicate clearly and often. Because, probably better than anyone, communication is not my strong suit sometimes. I vow to reach out to God and the people in this audience for when times are hard and I need guidance and encouragement in our marriage. I promise to draw you sweet stick figure drawings on the whiteboard on the fridge when you're not looking, so that I can sneak a smile into your day when you least expect it.
Is he invited? Cool.
I vow to wear my wedding ring with pride, knowing that I'm faithfully committed to you wholeheartedly. I promise to be the man that you inspired me to be and the man that you deserve. You help me to be the very best person that I can be day in and day out. I love you for all that you are, Michaela, through everything that we've been through so far and for whatever lies ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in the history of ever, Frank and Michaela Jess.
I get to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do. I get to love you. It's a promise I'm making to you. Whatever may come, your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours, forever I do. I get to love you. I get to love you.
I just really needed somebody, and the Lord knew. And so I felt like He brought Michaela for me. And so we worked together for several years now, and we have loved it. And that's one of the greatest joys at my job is getting to work with Michaela. And so I'm just going to refer back to my notes a little bit. So as the years went on and relationships came and went, then she reconnected with Brian, and she told me that she's going to meet up with him. I think you guys were just going to go out to eat. I don't think it was an official date. I could be wrong about that. But then she said, I don't know, I feel pretty good about this. And I was like, all right, okay. And then we went ahead and had an official date, and I was anticipating on hearing back. And sure enough, she was very happy. And I remember I told Kenny, my husband, I said, I'm pretty sure that Ryan's the one. And then 2.5 years later, here we are. So when we went to Alaska, I remember also saying to Kenny and to the Lord, please let him do it quick. He's a very smart man, and he did propose quickly. And so when she told me the news, I was so excited. Because I know that one of the things about Ryan is that he's taken such sweet care of Michaela. And he's brought her a lot of joy in the last couple of years, and I think that's pretty evident. And I knew that this next chapter is going to be a wonderful one. And I've been so blessed to have Michaela in my life. And so a little bit that I'm going to end on with this is from Chris Valentin. It's on marriage. And I love this for my husband and I too. It says, be humble and put your spouse first. Philippians 2:3-4 puts it very well. Do nothing from selfishness or empty conceit, but with humility of mind regard one another as more important than yourselves. Do not merely look out for one's personal interests, but also for the interests of others. And regardless of trials, your spouse should always be your closest friend, your greatest ally, your most bonded companion, and your covenant partner for life. And don't rely on fun and happiness to produce love in your marriage, but they are the fruit of good choices, but not the goal itself. Successful marriages don't just happen. Instead, they're the result of daily choices to love each other. And remember that it's not your spouse's job to make you happy, because happiness is an inside job. So those are some of the things that I really loved and planned for our marriage. And so on that note, I really love you, Michaela, and I love and respect you too, Ryan. And so I wish you nothing but the absolute best. So thank you.
Kind of read the notes from my speech. I thought long and hard about the time when Frank and I met, and the God honest truth is I can't remember when Frank and I met, which is kind of sad. But I have to imagine, because I was a young life leader at Adelaide High School, and Frank and Paul were in the same little kind of circles. Paul is also one of my very best friends, so he would group with the two young life all the time. I imagine the first time Frank saw me was probably doing something dumb, like eating cat food or getting slapped, or doing something silly in the name of the Lord, to try to come be a part of our little gang and hang out. I can't really remember the time, but I do remember when we started to get to know each other a little bit. I know as mentors and teachers, people that are trying to raise the next generation, you're not really supposed to have favorites. But I did. And Frank was one of my favorites. He was one of the people that I knew when I met him as a child of 15 or 16. I was an older child of 21. I knew that he was someone that I would want to be friends with as an adult. I knew I was looking forward to that part of our lives, even at that time. So look, I don't really agree just real quick. I just want to talk about the job opportunities that are last year. There's a lot of cool things you can do in the training and cook. So I was notorious in my early mid-20s for pretty much anyone and everyone from ages 18 to 80. That's where I'm from. And Frank is one of the only people that successfully able to convince him to come up to Alaska. And that, I think, has been a catalyst for our great friendship. Frank came up for 2 summers working the Alaska Road and Surfer, and as a cook. That's what I said. Well, sorry. And we lived together both summers. And ironically, and kind of against what you would assume, as we got older and wiser, in the second year, our living arrangements got worse. The first year, we had a 3-bedroom apartment. We all had our own room. The second summer, we spent a summer in a 2-bedroom apartment with 4 grown men. Yeah, so 2 gentlemen to a room, that's about as tight quarters as you can get, but generally tight quarters make for close memories and a lot of fun memories and a lot of good times, and it just makes you really appreciate the people you have next to you. You can put up with someone for a couple of seconds doing that, you know, you're a true friend. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so I love Frank. That's clear. Kayla. They say best man shouldn't make fun of the bride on the wedding day. It's not really good taste. So there we go. I don't really have anything bad to say. I'm really impressed with you. I think when I look at the length of this engagement, which has been about 60-ish days, most people can't plan their holiday plans at the same amount of time. You put on a very darn good wedding. My wife Brady and I got married 70 days ago today. Frank and Michaela were up there. Frank was in our wedding. Michaela, you were the undoubted MVP of the wedding that wasn't the bride and groom. You were very well received. All of my family and friends absolutely loved and adored you. You jumped in at many different opportunities to make our wedding a better day and to save the day in a couple of steps. And I can talk about that more later on individually if you want to hear the full story. Frank and I have spent a lot of the last couple of years really trusting each other and loving each other through advice and consult and conversation. And Frank and I have talked a lot about your relationship as you guys have grown together, always working your way through different issues you may have had or talking through different advice I could give. And Frank, in a lot of the ways that teachers say that they feel like the kids teach them, I feel like in a lot of ways you helped me become a much better man over the course of my life, teaching me what it's like to be patient, to be adventurous. Even as an Alaskan, you were more adventurous than I was when you came up to my state, and it really inspired me to be a better Alaskan. I do really think that something that Paul said during the wedding, as far as preachers and settlers go, I think that when I look at your relationship and your marriage, I think that the thing that I think of is joy and balance. That you two bring so much joy to each other, and you balance each other out excellently. So you're going to approach the rest of your lives in step with each other. It's going to be really easy to be on the same page, and I'm so happy for you that you're going to have that. Second to last thing that I want to go into is as married people in your lives, as the rest of us go before you, I think it's our job to try and set you up for success. If I've been married for 70 days, I pretty much figured it out. So here are 3 tips, 2 of which are normal tips you might receive, and I think they're wrong. And one tip I really adhere to. I'm sure you've heard the advice, don't go to bed angry, right? We've all heard that, don't go to bed angry. Here's the thing, Frank, if Michaela is mad at you, don't go to bed. Because it's just you and her there. And she could do literally anything to you. There are no witnesses. Stay away from That's the first piece of advice I think people give is wrong. The second piece of advice I think people give is wrong is that when you talk about finding a partner, how you find a compatible partner, people talk about politics, man, who cares? They talk about making sure you have the same spiritual beliefs, yeah, you just whatever, who cares? I'm going to tell you right now, get there. I'm going to tell you right now, the most important thing is that you guys need to like the same restaurants. We've all been there, right? All of us married folks, long-term relationship folks, when your spouse or loved one comes across to you on a Thursday evening, doesn't want to cook, and they say the 6 words you hate the most. Where do you want to eat? And you've read that book. So just find the same restaurants and accept that, because if you spend 30 minutes a day talking about what restaurant you want to go to 3 times a week, every week of the year for the next 35 years of your life. That's 113 days you spent arguing about what restaurant which could be better spent doing almost and the piece of advice that I think is true is keep joy and laughter in the center of your relationship. And I think that you guys are going to have absolutely no problem. When I watch the two of you together look at each other, I think there's almost always laughter, like right beneath the surface. You guys almost can barely hold it in with each other. The joy is evident, the love is clear. I'm almost ready. That's the end. So, I just want to say, Frank, specifically just to you, that I am so proud of the man that you are. I really feel like watching you grow from 15 to 25 is like the smallest, littlest days of what it's like to be a parent and watch your kid grow up into someone that you just admire so much. And the thing I really want to tell you about, I'm going to cheat a little bit and tell you my first ending that I was going to give to the speech, and I'll tell you what I really feel. I was going to end it, say all these nice things and do whatever, and I was going to say, when I grow up, I want to be just like Frank. And that was going to be my one ending. But truly, I think it does express the level in which I appreciate you. And it's kind of anticlimactic, but here it is that I truly think that when I think about the way that you are, the friend that you are to me, is that if I have sons, I want them to grow up to be just like you.
Sun is shining, dogwoods are coming in blue. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for Mary and you. I call my mama and daddy, baby, you call yours too. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for Mary and you. I know you by now, which means I know what you're thinking about. Your friends, they keep asking about us with every day passing. It's time this fairy tale came true. Baby, the sun is shining, dogwoods are coming in bloom. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for Mary and you. I call my mama and daddy, baby, you call yours too. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for Mary and you. We got all we need. I'll find a ring if you'll find a shady tree. My friend, they're all buzzing, words out, everyone's coming. Better tell them to bring a preacher too. Baby, the sun is shining, dogwoods are coming in blue. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for Mary and you. I call my mama and daddy, baby, you call yours too. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for Mary and you. It's a good day, it's about to get better. How every dream is about to come true. No reason to wait, we got the weather, we just need our due. Sun is shining, dogwoods are coming in blue. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for Mary and you. I call my mama and daddy, baby, you call yours too. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for Mary and you. Baby, the sun is shining, dogwoods are coming in blue. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for Mary and you. I call my mama and daddy, baby, you call yours too. Put on your white dress, yeah, cause baby, it's a good day for Mary.